Hello traders, John at StockBookie.com. Today is 11/8/2018, and this is our on-the-fly technical analysis live stream. So let's get right into the charts. We're looking at Twilio here, fading a little bit, nice little pop. There's the trend line that I've been watching up in here. Up and away for this one, guys, monthly high flyer, but we'll talk about that one a little bit. So SPY, guys, pulling back a little bit, going into the Fed meeting. Uncle Jerome possibly give some lip service. CNBC's talking about, oh my gosh, if they raise the rates, it's going to be the end of the world, guys, the end of the world. So let's see what happens here if these markets get shook up, shook down. Right now, it's just floating on no volume going into the last session of the day, or the last part of the day, if you want to say that. So, but the SPY, guys, great rally. Off the 260 area. We were looking for 259, a little bit lower. Even these low pivots down here at 255, didn't catch it, bounced up. So what we do, we're waiting for the nice retrace to possibly short these markets again. So right now we're into great resistance with the gap fill, this little pivot here, and Fibonacci in there as well. So keep an eye on this. Watch volume. We'll see what happens. But we have a couple minutes going into the Fed decision. So this will be interesting, guys. You know, we might get some action. Back in the day, we'd get like a 20, 30 million candle spike. Now we get like a 2 million spike. So not too much participation in these markets, but everybody waiting on the Fed. So all eyes on the Fed. All right, guys, if you're new in the room, punch up a symbol. We'll take a look at it. Put the dollar sign long or short, looking or what you're looking to do. If you're in a position, let me know if you're long or short in one, or we're just looking for resistance and support levels on the stock. So hopefully everyone's doing good today, and we'll see what happens in the next 10 minutes, guys. Let's see what else. Win. That's one we've been watching. You know, we caught this one at the low the other day. We took a couple bucks on it, and then it came back, stopped us out. We were in the money on the stop out, but my gosh, we picked this one off. Oh, man, I don't know the exact. I would have to go back to my Twitter, but we were going long in this one. But we picked it off, I think, at 93.50. Look at that. Look at that move all the way to 113, guys. So, yeah, we took the couple bucks. I still like what a hammer job on Win, though. You know, we still had a gap. Where was it? We had that pivot, and I still like the, a little bit lower in these, some good support area. But this is where if you look at the weekly, we had great consolidation here, guys. That's all going to become support. So that's why we took that, we bounced off here and boom, blast off. Earnings came out, go, guys, right back down. So be careful with this name right now. I still think, gosh, I love this trend line down here, about 70 bucks. We go a little bit lower, though. I still like the, where is it, 88.38 area. But the bigger time frame one, though, is this here, about 72, 70 bucks. If the markets come down or start to move lower, we could see down in here, guys. And then, we'll have some epic buying opportunities. So that's something to look at as well. What else? Amazon's up a little bit. Facebook came right back down. We took a little bit more off of covered the short today. And then, let's see, or covered half of the half. So we're holding a small position still in Facebook. I'm still thinking, did we fill the gap? No, we did not fill the gap yet. We talked about that earlier today, or my members did. And then this is what we're looking at right there. So about 146.20, I'll probably pull the rest off. But we're going to have to see in about 5 minutes here what this Fed meeting brings us. All right, guys, again, if you want to look at something, just punch in the symbol and we'll take a look. So, all right, let's see here. All right, so let's go to the IWM. IWM again, another great area. Almost, we just missed filling the gap, and then we'll see what happens. We're looking for short-term retraces, the next wave down possibly. We'll see if we get this, get more of that action today. Again, we're going into the Fed meeting. I don't know what they're going to do. Nor do I really care, to be honest with you. But, today we're just grinding, holding the 20 MA. Then we started fading going into the meeting, holding the 50 MA down here as well. This is the intraday, guys, 10-minute. Volume okay today is starting to dry up into this meeting, so we're going to see what happens with that. What else? Hey, what's up? Think of short in DG today, all-time highs? Yeah, we are short that one, bud, already. So, yeah, definitely. You can do that one. We shorted it. We covered it. We're back in a position on that one. And, yeah, you know what? That's a great call there, bud. I love this. Dollar General's making a move. Look at the monthly, guys. There you go. Price target right now is around 91. You know, probably 100 bucks, 91 if the markets start going. But I do like that, you know, the fact, you know, we're still pushing up. Keep going. 120 maybe. Keep going. Yeah, so I love that. Thanks for that, man. Yeah, so if you want to short DG, definitely short DG. Yeah, I have no problem with that one. All right, so that's that. Let's see. Hold on, guys. Yeah, it's another one we had a quick short on that, popped it off, got out of it, and then here we are doing it again. Why not? Yeah, that's a nice short. Options go out a little bit because we are playing the monthly chart on this. I mean, look at this. Up, stretch, straight back down. Up, stretch. It's going to come right back down. Just a matter of when. If the markets do pull back today on the Fed stuff, that will help the trade. But markets are due for another pullback, though. Hey, what's up, Freddie? How's it going, bud? The Qs? Qs a little bit, you know, weak on the weaker side today. You know, I think is it. Yeah. SPY's a little bit down too. We're going to see let's get into this Fed meeting. We got a couple minutes, see if they're going to raise rates, and then see what happens. We're catching a little bit of a bid. We're at the lows of the day on the Qs, but the Qs, where are we here? Daily chart. Yeah, nice retrace. We're right back into that. You know, let's see. Let's put a fib on here. From that fib, we're through there, so I'm going to go to the last high. I mean, we could still go a little higher here, guys. I mean, I love this gap fill area at 178, and then you got the high pivot at 178.21 right here with the 50 MA. And if it really starts to go, you got this right here at 180. So we'll have to see if this happens. So if this continues higher, but nice. But, you know, now that I think about it with the Fed meeting, this is exactly what they did. They brought it up into the meeting just in case. If we go up, great. If we fall, though, you know, we got a lot of support coming down. So that was the evil plan the last 5 or 6 days, in my opinion, at least. Because I was like, gosh, why are we rallying yesterday? What's going on here? I understand that we came into support, a little bit oversold. We got the bounce. You know, I'm looking for more short-term retraces and next leg down. But yesterday's rally was just like, what's going on? And now it makes sense, guys. We're going into the Fed meeting. Why not bring it up when we can to the highs? You know, or try to bring it to the you know, as high as we can, basically. So just in case, Uncle Jerome's. All right, here we go, guys. I'm going to go to the SPY, though. Let's see what kind of action we get here. I don't know if it's going to be just a non-event. I think it was today at 2 o'clock New York time, but we'll see. Yeah, let's see what happens, guys, with this, and then we'll see if we can, you know, if this thing starts flying up, maybe we do a short, you know, a quick scalp trade. We'll see. I honestly don't know. 280 is good support on the SPY. If you look at the daily chart, you know, you got support down in here at gap window, then gap fill at 275. So they brought it right back to a great area, guys. They gapped it up over the 200. They brought it back into this area. You know, oh, man, everything's great. And Fed leaves, yeah, there you go. I don't know. Maybe we'll have the sell the news event. I don't know. They almost have to now because they were like, oh my gosh, if they raise the rate, so unchanged. Yeah, so maybe we do. You know, now, yeah. CNBC says that. Let's see. I don't know if the market's going to care, man. I think the damage is already done. Look at oil today. Oil's getting slapped again, coming down. See, that's their little experiment. Bring oil up as quick as you can. See if the American people and around the world can handle it, and then if they can't handle it, they got to bring it right back down. So we'll see. I don't know. I still think it might be a sell the news event. Again, you know, did they bring these markets 500 up for a reason yesterday? You know, another light volume rally. I mean, we had 100 million, but shit, on a rally like that, we should have 200 million. When we dump 500 down, we have 200 million. But when we go up like that, we have 100 million. So it's buy the dip mentality. Just keep buying it. All right, so let's see. So really, they're not doing too much right now. Just bouncing it around. Let's see what happens, though, because he's probably going to blab in a half hour, and we'll see what kind of lip service he delivers. Because I guess why isn't he raising rates? The economy's so good. Housing's coming to a screeching halt. So USO's at 1293, guys. We're looking at about 1250, and we'll be out of that position. So if we could get a little bit more on the USO. going down. That would be nice. Let's see, what else are we looking at here? Win got clobbered today. Trip, we scalped that one. That one still, I mean, we made pretty good money yesterday too on that one. Look at Tilray going down again. That one, just stay away from those marijuana stocks, guys. Everyone, oh, and if you make money on Tilray or CN, what is this, CNC or whatever, get the hell out. Take your money and run, guys. Roku getting slammed. Everyone, but it's Roku. Well, actually, they're wow, that's not a bad area, guys. Keep an eye on the SPY and everything, though, guys. Starting to come in a little bit. Nothing crazy. This one's, see, the problem is, guys, with going long now, you have oh man, I love this area. 618, gap fill, 200 MA. The problem is, if the markets go up, this trade would be great. If the markets go down, we're probably going to come back and to test these lower levels. We even have a gap fill right around 43. So be careful if you're in this ROKU. This was another one, guys, high flyer. We were short this one, covered it. Another one. Look at the monthly. We shorted here and we shorted here. same setup, guys. Same trade setup, period. It's not that hard to see. All right, let's see. Just now, what are you looking for? Amazon? How did it went for today with the Alta? Alta, you know what? I got out of that one today. Didn't get I covered half, and then of course it's up in my face now. But you know what? I'll add more. Gosh, look at this. It's still going up. I don't know what the heck happened today, but when it was getting clobbered, I covered down in here. When it went back up, I went back in, and now it's going up again. So who knows? You know what? We'll see. We'll let this one shake up and shake down. I'll probably let's see here. Yeah, you know what? Because we pulled off about 15 bucks off the first one. It's doing okay. You know what though? I like that. I like the Alta. Yeah, I got paid, and then it went straight up. It was like, oh my gosh. A nice call. I had a couple things I had to do today. I just got back in here and looking at stuff, but you'll see right there. Yeah, watch the Twitter with Alta. Yeah, I love this one. It's just another one that, you know, high flyer. It's gonna have its day, and when it does, we'll get paid. You know, it's not my first rodeo with these high flyers, guys. You know, but again, you got to take the right positions, and you're not going to get your butt kicked. So, yeah, that sucks. You know, I like going right back in. It's all right though. We pulled off half, put it in again, add a little bit more. These are stocks that you know, these are low volume names. I don't know. Did they have earnings or something? I'm not even sure. We're right back to almost the double top. I love this retrace. You know, this is one that you know, just keeps going. Now we're getting extended from the 20 MA again. Perfect setup. Will we fall short of the double top? Possibly so. Well, let's see. Volume coming in on the SPY. Yeah, not much. I mean, we're shaking and baking a little bit right now. Nothing to do, guys. Nothing to do. Let it settle down. Gosh, back in the day, guys, a couple of years back, we get 20 million spike on the SPY. Now we get a 2 million spike. It was like, oh my gosh. But that's all right, though, you know. Let's just see what happens. Let's see what happens here. It's trying to hold. We're only 54 cents down. Keeping an eye on that one. What now? Looking for an Amazon? Nothing really. You know what? Just we had a real good up move. We're back into this little retrace area around the 1715. Let's see here. Yeah, you know, it's same with all of them. We're right back into these big areas where we broke down, retrace back up. This is a big area of resistance, as well as up in here, 1850 or so. So we'll see if this thing can hold up or does it pull back. If the markets start to pull back on Amazon, everything will pull back. Volume coming in, yeah, 20 million would scare me. No, those are the days when we'd average, you know, 120 million, 140 million. Now we average 40 million. Kind of pathetic. But yeah, I mean, what do we got now? Not much. 2 million. 2 million on one candle. We used to get 20 million like this. This candle here's about 10 million. That's why it's no participation at all. It's pretty amazing. So we're going to see. You know, again, I don't know. We're down a little bit right now. We'll see what happens with this one. I'm not doing anything right now, guys. I'm just going to watch the action, see what it does. Keeping an eye on my USO trade, though. See if we get a little bit more out of that one. And then also Facebook, too. We covered half of that. We're holding the quarter position in that one. Just looking at some other stocks. Humana's getting hammered today. I thought they had earnings. I thought they were up on earnings yesterday. I think they had earnings, and then just dribbling away here. What else here? Google's down $11. You know what? Looks like GE. We were looking at this one the other day too. So how low is this one now? Gosh, that was $9. Man, this is getting interesting to me here. It's still going lower, guys. Here's your area right here, about 750 or so. I mean, we're getting there, guys. This is 2009 lows. They're going to protect this area here big time. So if we could get a little bit lower, you know, I was telling everybody around 10's not bad. But, man, you know, if you do 10, just make sure you have room for 6, you know. Don't go all in one shot and blow your load. And then, you know, oh, man, it's down to $6. Gosh, look at that. It's almost, look at it. Wow, what a crater job. I mean, it's GE, guys. Eventually, this thing will catch a bid, kind of like Win. But look at the monthly, guys. Down, sideways, bearish manner, below the MAs. More pain. Yeah, gosh, 750 right now, guys. So keep an eye on this one here. Disney head and shoulders. Let's take a look. Let's go smaller. Yeah, actually, that's not bad. Be rabbit with the call. Yeah, you know what? This isn't bad at all, guys. I like that. Yeah, here's your head and shoulder. Neckline, we'll go like here. It's not yet. Not yet. Still got to go down. But yeah, I mean, even this though, you got double top resistance. Did they have earnings yet? Here it is short. See, all right, we'll look at that one. But yeah, if you're not short Disney, this is a great area right here. Just make sure you got room to add if it pops through 120, 121 in this area. But this is, well, it's pulling back already today. SPY's going up now, guys. Q's going up now. It's all fixed now. He didn't raise the rates. Everything's fixed. Don't worry. But we'll see. We're still into the first candle of that announcement, so we'll see what happens. Let these markets settle in, see what happens. Yeah, this is, you know, I don't mind this if the head and shoulder does play out. If it does actually come back into the neckline and start to fall apart. I mean, Disney, you know, the target on this one, you measure the neckline to the head. I mean, you're looking at about $100 stock. Actually, right into the trend line. That's where you get support right there. There's your major trend line on Disney. But yeah, that's a great call right there. The head and shoulder's not developed yet. But here's your left shoulder, your head, your right shoulder with a retrace to the inside bar. If it cannot hold this area at 117.07, again, no earnings though. You know that you never know with the earnings. So you gotta, you know, watch for that. But if you're gonna play it going into earnings, just a small position. If it pops, you add more. If it drops, you cover and say thank you. Make it easy on yourself, guys. You load the house on a big position, and the emotions kick in, and it's really, really tough. So beware with that one there. Oh, let's see. Then let's see. Let's get what else? Or did Disney, or is Disney going to be today? Maybe Disney is today. You know what? Let me look. Oops. All right, guys. Sorry about that. Just trying to get a couple things done here. All right, let's see. Head and shoulder on Disney. Volume coming in on SPY. Yeah, Alta. Gosh, it came down. We covered, and it popped right back in my face. So I'm back in there with shorts again. You know, we're adding more shares. We're going into double top. I'm okay with that name. we took some nice profits off that first $15 drop and then got the hell out, and then it popped up 30. It was like, really? And then you mentioned it, B-Rabbit. It was just like, Chase the Sun is just like, all right, let's see where this thing's at, and it pops right back up. It's pretty amazing the action as some of these stocks go, though, guys, on light volume, light volume. Look at BABA, though. That's just another one, crater and now right back down. Again, though, let these markets shake up and down. Let's see what they're going to give us. Right now, not too eventful on this. I think people are thinking about what's going on. But remember, guys, if everything's so good, why doesn't he keep raising the rates? Is it because, everyone else on CNBC, if he does it this time, oh my gosh, it's going to be a disaster. Housing's starting to slow down unbelievably. So watch that. CYBR, let's take a look at that one. CYBR. Yeah, shoot, look at that. Nice fade, too. Wow. Is that all-time highs? Let's look at a monthly. Yeah, look at that. Wow. Yeah, that was your time right there. That was your pop. That was the short. In double top, you got this resistance here. Gosh, this thing comes in and that whole market falls apart. This is going to be a $54 stock again. Disney earnings after market close. All right, there you go. Yeah, so watch out for the Disney earnings. Like I said, if you're in that trade short, just have enough ready just in case if it pops. That's how I play it. It's easier that way, or don't take a position at all. If it pops, then add. If it drops, then I guess you look for areas of support. But, at the all-time highs, if the SPY and everything drops, that will drop too. I don't care, even if it pops or whatever. If it drops and you're looking for support and anything, if the markets are falling apart, everything's going down, period. But this is going to be your area in the CYBR. We can't hold the 76.26 and or up in this area here, and watch for the close on there. Let's go to the daily. There's your, you have a gap. You have the gap window here. Yeah, gosh, right back in. I guess for the bulls, if it doesn't hold this double top here, this is your area right now where it could go both ways. Markets sell, this will go lower. Markets pop, this could possibly grind higher. But you're at all-time highs here. If you want to short, this is the area to short. But, you got a nice $4 or $5 pullback already. It's up 10% still. Still a nice gap up. It's a kind of a weak gap, too, up. That's why we hit this point and we started fading. We look at this 81.20 as resistance, but knowing on earnings, you might go to 82, 83, 84, 85. So, if you're shorting this one, you got to just slow and steady, guys, on even numbers. And, you start adding at 82, 83, you get to 84. Your average price would have been 83.50. You get the pullback and get the hell out. So Disney earnings just popped. Yeah, what's the best area? Yeah, I mean, right up here, this is it. I mean, I guess if you want to play it like this, if it retraces back up to the highs, then start shorting this one. But I mean, it's still not bad though. Look at the monthly, even the weekly. Even the weekly stretched. I mean, the price target on the weekly would be about $70 if it comes in. I mean, it could still, that was your resistance right here in the pullback. Still could pop higher, but this is your area. Just if you do a half position, 5%, it starts popping up, add, and then hold. Because at the end of the day, guys, we're playing the monthly chart, and the monthly chart price target right now is about $55. This will curl higher, but eventually, it'll be at 60. But even at 60, that's a great trade. Yeah, so markets aren't really doing anything, kind of digesting what's going on, what's being said. A lot of lip service going on. I'm sure Leisman's up there, right up in front with Uncle Jerome. Sir, if you're not raising the rates, that means everything good again? Do we just buy the dip? Something like that, guys. So let's go back to the SPY. Guys are new here, punch up a symbol, and then we'll take a look at it, see which way these things will go. SPY catching a little bit of a bounce right here. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, nothing crazy. I mean, look at this action, guys. We have the first candle of the day that does about 3 million. We used to do 20 million on these candles, guys. 20. We're doing 3. Oh, there must be big buyers like yesterday's rally on 100 million. Must have been some big buyers in there. And now that makes sense, though. I kind of forgot about today and Uncle Jerome, why they pushed it up so high into the Fed meeting. That's why we got this dead cat bounce. If he raises rates one more time, after 9 times of raising them, I think that this is the one that's going to kill us. It's kind of funny, guys. I don't know why, let's see. Here's what changed in the new Fed statement. So here they go. Fed leaves rates unchanged, not slowing in business investment. You mean I thought you were unwinding the balance sheet, Uncle Jerome. When are we going to see that operation on the Fed site, fed.org or whatever it is? But yeah, oil, though, coming down some more, guys. Look at this. Ah, man. Hope some of you guys caught this USO short. This was a great one. Excuse me, guys. Still looking for lower prices. I would love to see this gap right here be filled. If it fills this gap, I'll be out of this position most likely. We'll see. If not, I'll probably put a trailing stop on it or watch it every day because we're getting into some area. This area we should have bounced, which we did a little bit, and it's just sawing right through there. We're another gap fill is at 1276. Man, if we could get a little bit more down in here to 1250 area, I'd love to see that. See on the monthly on this one. Yeah, because we have good support around the 1232. So if we crack that, I think we'll end up going to $10 again. I've been preaching this for a while, guys. The consumer in America and around the world cannot handle higher oil prices. Pretty simple. This is their test. Let's bring it up for the last 6-7 months. See if they can handle it. They can't. This is when QE3 happened. When QE3 ended, where was oil, guys? At the low. Then it was like, oh my gosh, we're not doing anything. Well, we got to stimulate the economy more. So they brought oil lower. What's going to stimulate oil? Or what's oil going to stimulate? Us. Cheap oil prices. We're going on more vacations. We're driving further places. We're happy now. Oh man, it only costs $20 to fill my tank instead of 40. Makes everybody happy, guys. But we were going long oil here. This was great. This was an epic trade here. And then once we got up to the 618 and up into this, start $15 area, anywhere up in here, you got to start shorting it. Boom, right back down. Look at the 1230 area, maybe for a bounce. If it cracks through that, we'll start looking for lower, even at, around the $10. Maybe for another up move. We'll see. We'll see how the economy's doing and everything's doing. So, all right, guys. So SPY's coming in a little bit again. Look at the bounce on the Qs. Since the Qs was the low, the low rider today. It's like, let's bounce this one up. Look at that. Dip. And then you get the Fed meeting right here. So then where did they get it? Right before it goes off. They try to get it above the MAs here. You got MA support. Let's close it above the MA. So if it comes back down, we got a little bit of support here. If it cracks, though, look for the low. Nothing's really not doing too much, guys. Everything's pretty much holding on. I don't know if we'll even get direction today. We'll probably just chop around. Maybe a slow bleed, maybe a pop. I don't know if he keeps talking today. Let's see. Is he going to keep? Here's what the new Fed statement says. Let's see here. Has continued to grow strong. Housing spending and has continued to grow strongly while growth of business have grown moderately. Yeah, so they're still saying everything's growing good. And we'll see we'll see. Half this stuff, it's just more lip service if you ask me. But you got to keep an eye on some of this stuff and see what they're doing. And then, Tesla was rallying today. The new pick for the new chairwoman. Now they're saying she's boring. Company boring, but that's exactly what the company needs. So Elon's out. They bring a new chairwoman in, and it's like, oh yeah, great. He's still in, guys. Don't believe the crap. Let's see here. Yeah, not doing too much. I thought we'd get a little more action today. Pull back a little bit, nothing crazy. Volume's drying up. We got 36 million on the day with an hour and a half left. What do you guys expect again? If the volume picks up, we might end up pulling back a little bit more. Big areas of support right now from the short-term time frame. You're going to have this double bottom here, 277, 275 area. You got the moving averages here on the 60-minute right around the 277.50. So you got to watch for that area, possible bounce. And right now, just let everything kind of settle down. Let's see what's happening. Let's look at Twilio. Twilio, we're in a trade with that. A little bit upside down on this one. We were up what? I don't even know, $30 yesterday on this one or something. Twilio, guys. This is another monthly high flyer, guys. Beware. Be careful with this one. You're long. Protect the profits. Because I think, just like here, came streaming back down, just like here, came streaming back down. Then they launched it again. Almost made it to 100. I don't know. A lot of people are waiting to short there. I don't know if we're going to get there. So that's one to watch, guys, for a short. And right now, just kind of hanging out. If you guys are new, punch up a symbol. Let's take a look at it and then see what we could possibly do with it. Alta, let's see what that one. Yeah, that one, jeez, what a reversal on that, though. Mamma mia. When it was falling, it was like, whoa, 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 whoa. Get out, get out, get out, get out. And then when it popped, it was like, I'm going to go back right back in. And then pop goes the weasel. We're right back to the almost the all-time highs on Alta. What else can we look at? Stamp. That was another high flyer, guys. My gosh. But it's Stamp. Look at this one. Look, high flyer. First target hit. Second target 130. We're already out of the short. We shorted here. We shorted there. We shorted here. Wait for them to go up. Short them. And then, everyone's trying to buy the dip in this one. They keep spanking them. Really good support at 160. But I still think we could come back down. I like the 130, 120 area. This should have never have been a $280 stock. But it's Stamp. Stamp. How about, what was the other one? Tree. That was another one. But it's Tree. It goes from 76 to 400, and they were upgrading it still. It should go higher. Look, first target hit. Now it's chopping around in a bearish manner. This one's going to 150, maybe lower. It's done, guys. Don't be chasing this one. Unless the markets go higher, then whatever. We got to pop here maybe on earnings. But when we went right into resistance again, lower range, still 156, guys. So let's see if we can get up higher and we'll short this one again. But my gosh, all these coming in. Monthly high flyer. Look at that one. Jeez. I was saying, I remember hashtag timber on StockTwits if you follow me there. Oh, gosh, another great short. And that's what we're trying to look for, guys. Well, SPY 52 cents down. The Dow's still green. BA's leading the way, guys, again. BA's never going down again. Only when they want it, basically. All right, let's look at some other ones. Let's see. There's some other ones. SQ, that thing's another high flyer, guys. Look at that, 100 even number. Remember what we talked about? That's the turd, 100, hits it, fly lands on it, and then they start taking profits. What a run, though, on this one. My gosh. I mean, from 2016, guys, from $10 to 100, and you're not taking profits up here. My price target right now is around $50. We will see if it comes down there, guys. Look at that, though. My gosh, another one. That's pretty epic. SPY's pulling back a little bit more. We'll see if we get some more downside with this stuff. Try to look at. Excuse me, guys. Some more high flyers, guys. Alta was a good one. Right now, if the markets start to pull back, you start looking for like Trip. I wish this was higher, though. I mean, good resistance up here. Let's see, 10 minutes. Not doing too much. We came down a little bit, kind of chopping around. This is where we went short, took profits. They put it back up in my face. We stopped out at break even. Then, of course, they drop it right back down because they want me to chase it. The market makers, that is. I left it alone. Then they kind of popped it, and now it's doing nothing. So we'll see if it kind of pops up a little higher. We'll see if we could get this one again. What else here? MRK, that one's going back up again. This is at all-time highs. Monthly chart. $62, guys. You're not short this name? I mean, yeah, gosh. A little higher. I mean, it's not bad here. But we need the markets to pull back for everything to pull back with these trades. This one's not bad, though. But we did touch these last couple of months and then popped up again. We're kind of making, we made the low, higher low, higher low. We're making, consistent, base here to move higher. But now this move again, I mean, look when it gets the move, chops, comes in, gets the move, chops, comes in, gets the move. Do we chop and come in? Possibly. That's one we keep an eye on too. What else? Let me look at something here. Yeah, so Let's see here. All right, SPY's pulling back a little bit more. Nothing serious. We'll see if we sell. I don't know. I think, does he come on in about a couple minutes too, and more lip service here? I'm surprising though. They didn't raise the rates. I guess he's starting to get a little bit scared to see what happens with these markets after a nice little sell-off we had. Down to the 260 lows. We get the nice pop right into the Fed minutes, and then do we get the next drop? We'll see. 280 or double bottom will be the area. And here, 279. Well, the low of the day, 279.80. Even this little pivot's not bad. If we take a retrace, short-term 10-minute chart, go up here. Looking at 279.64. Here's some areas of support. That'd be crazy if we just start selling off. Jeez. I think it's to the point, like I've been telling everybody, my members too, the technical damage has been done. Now we're looking at just short-term retraces to the next selling episode. We are going into the holiday season, so that's going to be kind of a wild card, because every time we get the Christmas rally, all that good stuff. So you got to watch for that too, guys. BA's coming back in. Google's still down. Facebook's coming back in. Nvidia though, man, that thing just can't get out of its way. But it had a good bounce. Nvidia. This thing was getting the beat down, guys. So it had, you get to buy the dippers out there. You filled the gap. You got to this low pivot here. That was, and then but then you needed the markets to bounce. You didn't get that market bounce, this would have been a tough trade. Even gap window, almost gap fill there. I loved it down in here. Gosh, everything. But you notice how everything just missed certain areas. So I was looking a little bit lower on all these stocks just to be safe, guys. You don't want to go long in a market that's dumping, period. Because when we dump, it dumps. There's no stopping it, guys. So, all right, SPY's pulling back a little bit more. I don't know how much action we're going to get. I would love to see a nice big fall, into tomorrow, into some massive selling on Friday. That would help out some of my positions, that is. So, unchanged, though, incredible. They chickened out. But they see how the housing's slowing now. Let's keep an eye on this USO, too. I don't want to miss this. I don't want to miss an area where I can get out. 1286 now, 1288. Still moving lower. Yeah, look at this slow grind. All right, so IWM's coming into the low of the day. If we do start selling, guys, I will be, looking at the trips. The ones that have been kind of holding. Because I'm telling you, if the markets start to sell, all these are going to come down. So you want to pick on the ones that are flying today. Because it is a market trade, guys. You know that if you've been following me. We're looking at trip now. See if we can get this thing a little bit more. I got to see where the markets are going. If the markets start to fall apart or start pulling back a little bit faster, then, that's when you want to try to watch these here. If the markets are pulling back, and this stays up, next thing you know, this will start to grind lower. Not too much going on. Man, compared to the last couple of weeks, holy cow. Yeah, so Disney earnings, watch for that. And if you're trying to short this name, just be ready. Love the retrace back up. We saw a little head and shoulder pattern here. So go, get this guy. So if we have earnings, this comes right back down, breaches this neckline. It could be on for this one. Remember, if you want to take the trade, take it. But know that, on earnings, we could pop to 120, 125. So if you took it down here at 116 or so, be ready for maybe 121 and 125. We'll probably hit double top and go through. But we'll see. We were just there, and there's a lot of people. Not that it means anything, but, it's Disney, guys. It's Disney. Maybe they're still making money on the Frozen stuff. Who knows? But yeah, I love that. Look at all this resistance. Resistance here with the bag holders, comes back. They sell again, comes back, tries to get to a higher price, comes right back to that area again, guys. This is the area. So if it pops, if you're not short Disney, you got to do something up in here, guys. Period. Yeah, I love that. Look at that. That head and shoulder plays out, guys. We're going to 100. That will be a great trade. We'll be done with that one. Down in there, and then most likely it'll go lower. You know, you guys know how it works. So Amazon right back to almost flatlining. Google coming back a little bit more. Facebook coming down a little more. So see, as the SPY starts to sell a little bit more, everything starts pulling back. See where NVIDIA's doing too. NVIDIA's coming back down a little bit more. All right, guys, anything else you want me to look at that I normally don't? Las Vegas Sands getting hit a little bit with the win earnings. Everyone's getting nervous now. But look at these beat down names on these Vegas stocks. I mean, here's your area. This was almost the house. So it comes up, comes right back down, retraces to these lows. Let's see if we have a retrace to area. Look at that 618, guys, right there. It holds the 618, starts taking off. This is when the market started taking off. This is the monthly. Right back into resistance here. And straight back down now with wind and everything bad. Now does this make, looking at this, now this is the area to watch. And then, looking at the bottom here, I mean, this is your big area too, if we crack this. But now, now we're starting to crack. This is your next area. We filled the gap here. This is your next big area right there. It's got to hold that. If it doesn't, then we're most likely going lower. Hey, Raj, what's up, buddy? I nibbled on IVC yesterday, bottom fishing. All right, let's look at it. Me and Raj go back. Yeah, not bad. Let's see though. Let's go back further. Yeah, you got this pivot right here. Not bad, $7. But you know me. You got a pivot down here, and you got some. Well, actually, this pivot there. This one, when it hit it, came in. Then we broke out, made a good run. Even this, we retraced. This isn't bad right here, 425 either. But bottom line, Raj, you got to get back above that $8 area. And that was that low pivot down here. This is the savior. This is the next area. Hit it. Not bad. Yeah, we have a history. Hey, Carmela too. We have a history, us three here. We only need rags back now. But yeah, I mean, that's the area right here, $8. If you recapture 8, this can possibly go. But if it does, let's put a retrace in here. You're like, yeah, you start going towards that $10, $12 area, and then if it starts making a good low, higher low, starts getting again, then you can probably hold this one. Let's look at the daily. Yeah, wow. They must have had earnings or some news. Yeah, right here. Here's your. If it goes right back into the $10 area, just protect it. I mean, 7 to 3, not bad. Tighten the stop, yeah. Yeah, it's 7. If it cracks 7, it definitely could go lower. Just be aware of that. Big area though for 8. If you can recapture 8, then it might keep going. So watch that area. But yeah, not a bad area right here, $7. But you are bottom feeding, let me tell you. So, but now you know what? That's what you want to do, though. You got to buy, you get a stock that was at 20, now you're at 7. God, but if the markets start to sell, this could go lower. So keep an eye on the markets too. Short BKNG. Did it go up on Trip? Or no, Trip went down. BKNG. We shorted this one the other day, just as an intraday trade. I got some pretty good money on it. BKNG. It's a good area, Carmela. I mean, you got gap fill up here. You got a nice trending down where you high, lower high, lower high. You got that. I don't mind if you do that here. Just know when earnings are on this one. I don't know if earnings coming up or not, but yeah, I mean that's a great area. I guess if you get back above the 2, I should say, yeah, know that if you get back above 2061 up here, $70 up, that it could we could get a trend line breakout and it can move up. But yeah, that's not a bad area. Now you need the market to fall apart. Markets fall apart, you'll be right back down in here easily. Watch for it. Maybe they had earnings here, maybe. And now it's barely holding. Yeah, if you want to short this one, definitely. I have no problem with that one. Excuse me, guys. Let's see here. What's up, right? IVC, watch that IVC. That's not a bad setup. Short PKNG, yeah, I don't mind that either. 200 MA. Well, let's look at the weekly. Let's look at some other bigger time frames. Let's just, where we jump to conclude. Yeah, I mean, even the resistance up there. I mean, this is a great, but the only thing, well, on the weekly though, you got a little W here, and you're coming off of a little bit sold condition where they got the pop. So yeah, Carmela, watch if you get above this area, the 230, 2036, especially this trend line, then you better just say, all right, I gave it a shot. And then wait for the higher numbers here. But again, if the markets are pulling back, this will pull back with it. Let's look at the monthly real quick on this one. Yeah, monthly not too extended. The extension was up here, pulled back to the 20. Now it's kind of chopping, but you're slowly, chopping around here. But still, I mean, look at this. Look at these runs we've had. I mean, this is just crazy. This was, what was this before? Well, it's bookings.com, Priceline. It was Priceline. Yeah, Carmela, what's up? And Yelp ER tonight. Ooh, they move big. Ooh, I'll be watching those. Yelp especially. Yelp might turn into help today. But TDD, we had a short on this one. This one was doing all right. We'll see. We're trying to get a little bit more out of this one. This was a nice fall here, though. But yeah, look at this, TD. This one's coming down, guys. If this one pops on earnings, short it. Period. I don't care. I don't even care where it's at. If it pops to 140, 150, short it. If it drops, then if you want to short it here, just have room to add just in case, because this is a mover. If this thing drops, guys, it's dropped. We're going to 100, maybe lower. I don't know about today, but markets start to sell off. This will drag. Period. Yelp. Yelp, not too much, down sideways, needs to get above these big bars here. It's trying, it closed above, right back down. Here's your big area. If it could get above the 50 area and hold, then higher prices. If it can't, we're going down. Daily chart, let's see. Yeah, we're still in the lower end, can't get above the 50 MA, down, sideways. Still earnings, guys, 50-50 shot. It could go either way. But this is short-term for me, John. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, we shorted BKNG the other day. I think we took maybe 10 off of it, maybe a little more, and then it dropped like 50. You know how it goes with my trades, Carmela. Get in them, then they tank. It's like, dang, that would have been a nice trade if I would have held. But you know me, I go in with a good size position. I take my $10 and say thank you. See you later. Let's see here. Yeah, they move big. Yeah, I'll be ready. I'm going to write those down right now. Just keep an eye on those. Actually, yeah, I'm going to write those. Well, I'll post on my Twitter feed for my members. I'm going to post something up there that with all the earnings today. But yeah, I like those. Those are going to be movers. All right, guys. SPY's pulling back a little bit more. Notice how everything, here's how it works, guys. SPY's pulling back. SPY goes up yesterday. What did everything do? Go up. SPY pulls back for 30 minutes. Let's look at Apple. 30 minutes. Let's look at Amazon. 30 minutes. Let's look at Google. 30 minutes. Let's look at NVIDIA. 30 minutes. Let's look at AMD's a little bit different, but let's see what it's doing. And a little bit pullback. Let's look at CAT. CAT might be different. Nope, pulling back. Let's look at BA. If you tell me everything isn't a market trade, I don't know what is. All right, SPY pulls back for 30 minutes. Everything pulls back. IWM pulls back for 30 minutes. Everything pulls back. Qs pulls back for 30 minutes. Everything pulls back. Even Facebook. Not B. Well, whatever B is, pulling back. Right? Yay, pulling back. What else can we do? Let's look at CGC. These are state marijuana stocks pulling back. Look at Charter. Charter, pulling back a little bit. They're fighting with it. CMG, pulling back. Core, that's a light volume name. Let's look at Costco. A little more action. Pulling back last 20 minutes, 30 minutes. CRM, pulling back. CSX, pulling back. CVX, pulling back. CW, pulling back. And if you say it isn't a market trade, when they sell the indexes, guys, these are bigger players, everything goes lower, guys. So, period. Facebook looks like it's getting ready to go down. Yeah, we covered a little bit more on Facebook. We had a couple day. I think we took the trade a week ago, actually. 7 days. I don't even know what. We were shorted, covered, shorted, covered, shorted, covered, shorted, covered. covered, and now we're in a little position in Facebook. Pulling back nice now, guys. Let's see. What else here? So we have next support right around 279. Let's see if that holds. I am not doing anything, guys. I am going to see if we continue to sell. You know, they got lip service going on right now. A little more news. Then crude. Oh, crude keeps going lower, guys. They need Uncle Jerome is sending crude lower, guys. Nothing else is doing that crap. All right, we're at 1285 with the USO now. Yes. Love those trades. All right, let's take that out. All right, let's go. So not doing too much. Yeah, look at this one. Till the TLRY. Yeah, everybody chased this one yesterday. Oh, it's going again. Look, bounce up. What retrace did we go into? That's right. Just stay away from these names. Or if you get it, look at that. 618, guys. Perfect hit. Right back down. So they sucked everyone here. Screwed them. They sold all here. They chased it again. Sold down here. Chased it again. Sold down here. Chasing it again. And I forgot what happened on the yesterday. Some news, of course. Right to the 618, straight back down. Don't mess with these. Let's see if we can get lower prices, like around 40 or so. I mean, I don't know if we'll ever get that, but I mean, there's really they get news pops, they get other news drops, and every pop that looks like they're selling into it. You know, taking profits, guys. That's what you do. You know, people, you know, here they buy this thing at $50, it goes to 300, and they're like, "Oh my gosh, I'm so rich." And then they watch it go straight back down. They're like, "Damn, I'm kind of rich now." You know, then it goes up again. It's like, "Oh man, here we go, here we go." And then it comes back, and then it's like, and then it comes back to here. The guy who bought it 40 or 50, he's like, "Oh gosh, I got to get out." And then it pops up here. Now he's trying to chase it. That was me, guys, years ago. It's like, oh, pop, drop, pop, drop, drop, drop. Oh, let's just keep trying to do it on the wrong side every time. And then the best part is, guys, go heavy, go all in every time. Don't take a small position where you can handle the emotions. Go in heavy. So you can sit there and white knuckle it and sweat and yell at the screen and this stupid stock. Been there, guys. We all been there. Every time I buy it, it goes lower, you know, and then every time I short it, it goes higher. Been there. Yelling at the market makers, you know, like they can almost hear you. So pot stocks, oh, that's right. That was the reason. That's right. Good call. Yeah, I did read that a little bit. But yeah, and then all of a sudden, down. Yeah. But it's like, oh, it's great. Oh, no, it isn't. No, it's great. It's like, just if you're going to trade it light. 100 shares, 200 shares. Don't go all in. That's how you're going to get killed. And then you sit there and, oh, my gosh, this sucks. Oh, I'm getting killed. Been there, guys. Been there. Believe me. We all been there. I tell it how it is, guys. I don't sugarcoat shit. Period. And then Yelp today, TDD today. Those are going to be interesting. Let me tell you. Those will have to. I'm going to keep an eye on those. God, Amazon's coming down real nice. Yeah, that little bastard got me yesterday, but that's okay. My position was a little bit small, but we did make money on it. And now let's see what happens. Tesla's coming in again. Google. What else here? Let's do. Oh, that's right. Win too. Yeah, Win. God, that got kicked today. that was pretty crazy. All right, so Netflix good short. Gosh, you know, it's so beat down. I've been watching the bounce. I mean, gosh, it's really it's everything's a market trade right now. Here's your big area of support here. I would love Netflix to go up a little bit more. I don't know if we're going to get there. If the SPY and everything stays buoyant and starts to float into the holiday, Thanksgiving and stuff, these could go higher. That's why right now, Alex, I'm just kind of going slow on the positions. We took some positions the other day. Were those right? I don't know. You're a member, so you'll see. I mean, yeah, if you took it short right now, if you're short from this area, just protect it. you're into some good support here. If we crack below this 318 and stuff, then yeah, we could go down. But again, it's a market trade. If the markets have another massive rally like right here, then we're going higher. You know, we're getting this little pause today. So markets are a little bit weak. So, and you know, we had a hell of a bounce off the 271 to 231. Hell of a bounce up here too. But we've been to the 50% retrace. I would love it up in here somewhere, 350. I don't know if we're going to get it. So right now you're splitting hairs. If you want to short it, just make sure it's a, you know, a manageable position, because tomorrow we could be up 400 again and everyone's rejoicing with the, you know, jobs number and whatever else, you know, stuff comes out. So, you know, oh, ATVI as well. Yeah. So yeah, Chase the Sun. You know, that's something. Just watch for this one here. You know, I mean, it's a great pullback today. You know, if you're in the money on this one, just tighten those stops. You know, this is your support area, 315. You know, and this is the daily over here. But if you could get back below all the moving averages again and close, you know, close below that 320, you know, and the SPY and everything start dumping, then, you know, you could catch a bid on this. Now, look, guys, SPY starts to move up. What is this doing? And it's catching into some pretty good support here, too. SPY moves up. Everything moves. All right, let's go back to everything. SPY's moving higher. Catching a bid. Cat, catching a bid. Amazon, catching a bid. Wow. That's a coincidence, right? SPY goes lower, everything goes lower. I mean, you'll get some individuals trading these stocks, but it's an overall market trade, guys, period. So yeah, Netflix, I don't mind that one though, guys. Let's look at it a little bit more. Let's look at the bigger, since you're going in with a trade. You know, this is the other one too, on the Friday close. If this thing closes below the 50 MA, this will be on, guys. Look at this, down, retrace, down. I mean, went down here, retraced there, down again, trying to retrace. We have a little tail here. They're trying to capture the 50 MA, so that's slightly more bullish. This is a weekly chart, guys. Little more time on this time frame. It could take a week or two, not a day or two, not 10 minutes. This could take a couple more weeks. If you stay inside this big red bar and don't get above 337 or so on a closing weekly basis, this could be a short-term retrace inside bar to the next leg down. So still, again, though, monthly chart. Let's look at what the target is. Target's still 259. Doesn't mean we can't retrace one more time. I like the short here, but no, guys, this could still go a little higher. You know, even looking at the monthly, I mean, you could go back to 375. So just make sure it's a manageable position and that you're, you know, still monthly sideways. I like this, but still need more. I got to see what the SPY does. If the SPY starts to dump again, easy trade, guys. This is going down, and this will go to the 260 area, especially if it all gives up. Wild card still, Christmas, Hanukkah, Thanksgiving, New Year's Eve, light volume markets. If the volume subsides in the SPY and we start seeing 40 million on the day again, then you got to watch out for these short trades. That's why, guys, right now, and you know, on StockBookie.com, I'm going light. I added some positions. Alta, we got the hell out half, and then it bounced up in my face today. Didn't see that coming. Still pissed on that one. But hey, at least I grabbed those short-term profits. So I still like this area for a short if you're not short Alta. You know, nice retrace, almost 100%. Do we make it past it? Possibly. Just save some room just in case it goes higher. Like I said, we pulled profits off in the morning. This thing was tanking. And we picked it off almost at the low. I was looking at 275 even number for the bounce, and it was just like, just get me the hell out of this thing. And then that was definitely the right move. And look at that move. Straight up, and now it's stalling out. Well, it's stalling out with the markets. The markets were waiting for the Fed. So, again, markets go down, everything will go down. All right, so the markets get that bounce. All right, guys, let's go over this again. I'm going to drill this into everyone's head. This is the SPY. We get the short-term bounce. Now we get a little bit of a pullback. Let's see what happens. But look at Apple. Get the bounce, get a little bit of a pullback. Look at Amazon. Bounce, a little bit of a pullback. Look at Google. Google's a little bit weak today. So those little bounces, you're not going to get the green. It's going to little bounce and then come right back in. So there is some selling pressure in Google today. Look at Facebook. Get the little bounce right there. Right back down, right back to the, oh, this is that B again. You got the bounce though. What, I don't know what B is. Facebook. Get the bounce, right back down. SPY starts to sell. everything will go lower. The only one, I shouldn't say everything, like the Philip Morris's will stay green probably. The Verizons, the McDonald's, the Caterpillars will try. The BAs will try because those are all the Dow components. But we get the all 3-4 indexes, the Russell, the Qs, the DIA, and the SPY going down, and it's all going, guys. That's it. That's what you got to watch for. So, oh man, there's this that Amazon trade looking good. Those long calls, huh? But anyways, guys, let's see here. Cat's down $3. Some of them are getting beat up. CGC, someone has asked me to go long here. The long was down here, and even if it would have went a little bit lower. Another marijuana stock, guys. Gosh, just missed that. Look at that. Like $30 would have been the area. And like, they're stopping everything short, guys, and then they get the bid. They go on everyone to chase, and then they're going to slam it to them again. I wouldn't go short here. I mean, this is the area to go short. That would have been it. But I mean, look at these moves, guys. You start getting cute in these things. 50% retrace. I would have loved a little higher in this area, about the $50. Didn't make it there either. Straight back down. So watch this. 382. It's holding. If you're trying to go long or short in this one, just be careful. Yeah, I'm going to add that one too, Raj. ATVI. VI. That's another one we'll be watching. All right, let's see here. I'm going to put that on my Twitter feed too. Well, let's see. So earnings this afternoon, guys. Something to watch. Excuse me. Yeah, ATVI, Disney, DBX, TDD, TTD, Skyworks, Yelp. What else? I mean, there's a bunch of them, but you know what? I'm going to copy these. I'll post them for my members. I'll post the earnings today on the feed. These are earnings and 8/18. Some of them. So yeah, if you remember, I just posted all the earnings. So, but yeah, right now just let the market settle in, pull back a little bit, not doing too much. Action after these Fed meetings just dull, pretty dull. We got a lot of times they went straight up. We get the meeting, they don't do anything, we go straight up, and now they're just kind of puttering out. We're holding the 382 retrace. We're holding the trying to hold the 280. See how we're just kind of slow bleed here. Volume came in a little bit. We have 42 million on the day. If the volume starts really picking up, then we'll see if we see some more selling. Right now, they're trying to figure out which way does this market go. Is that good that he's not raising rates? No slowing in business investments. Yeah, I read that before. Here's what changed. Bull market's bigger buyer is back. Companies are buying back stock at record pace. Oh, God. I really think that's going to lead to a disaster. I talked to a gentleman. He was a CEO with some Silicon Valley companies. I used to consult the guy too in the markets, and he was saying that's one of the worst things you can do. To buy back your own stock and prop it up. Because if you ever do get a massive correction, how's that going to help your company when all your money that you bought back your stock? If we get a 50% pullback, which it's possible, guys. What are you going to do with those? If you bought, used billions and billions and bought back stock, how does that help your company? When the markets are going up, yeah, it's great. And then a couple of my members are asking me with going long. And guys, this is why I don't do too many long trades right now. When the markets go up, up, and you're still at tops here. For me, at least, it's hard to go long in the markets here unless you get a major pullback like we did, last month, and we kissed everything and we got the bounce. That's about the only time I go long. And right now, I would probably be taking profits if I was long any of these stocks, the Amazons, the Teslas, the Googles, anything that bounced in the last couple of weeks or last week or so. You got to take those profits. If you're lucky enough to catch this low, like I said, we were waiting a little bit lower, just didn't make it. 260 was a hell of a support area, but I was waiting for this 279 or 259, this low pivot. And then you had even a lower pivot around 258. And of course 255, stuff like that. But you get selling pressure in these markets, guys. We could, of course it's easy. Oh, why didn't you buy the bounce? Well, if we were tanking, if we were down here filling gaps, filling this gap, filling that gap, filling this gap, then oh man, great call, bookie. But right now, I'm slow and steady, guys. We're starting to crack below the 50 MA. Didn't hold it, right back above. But man, you start cracking these major areas, 232 is going to come really quick. So that's why, just slow and steady, guys. Just small positions. Don't go too crazy. We have an hour left of the market. We'll see what we get come earnings with a couple of these names. NVIDIA, got to watch for that one. So we're bouncing on this one, guys. Trying at least. So let's go back. Let's do this again. Apple, trying to bounce. Amazon, trying to bounce. Google, let's see, because it's a weaker name. Whoop, we're getting a bounce, but look what we're holding. We're holding double bottom down in here. All right, so we're holding that one. Let's look at Facebook. Starting to bounce. Market's going green. So, light volume markets, guys. It's all a market trade. Netflix. Trying. Netflix is a little bit weaker than the rest of them. I mean, 316. If you're in a short-term trade on this one, you're in from 330. Now we're at, if we get to 316, that maybe takes some off. We're holding it. We're trying to hold the 20 MA too on the 60-minute chart, guys. But that gives it up. I'm going to put a retrace in here too. I'm going to take a retrace from this low candle. A little more short-term stuff. See where we're in now. Yeah, the 382. That's holding it up a little bit. But yeah, I mean, next area is 312, 309. And then the 305. So a little bit weaker than the rest of the markets. If the markets pull back, this will fall further. Markets catch a bid, this will go up. Pretty simple, guys. We've been selling the last 20, 30 minutes. Got a little bit of a bounce on the SPY, trying. I think it will lead to lower prices. So just keep an eye on your positions, guys. Slow and steady. And if you're new to the room, guys, punch up a symbol. Let's take a look at some other stuff. Let's see, what else can I look at here? Well, look for high flyers, and like Raj, look for the low flyers too. There's you catching those the one, what was it? Just like oil at the lows. Just like let's look at Snap again. Where's that one? I got to keep an eye on these. See, Snap got a GoPro. That was another one. Is that thing at the lows again? Yeah, $5. Look at that pattern, guys. Down, retrace, down. To get everybody on board again. Oh, it's GoPro. They had decent earnings. But again, I think they had earnings right here. Dropped it. And then, nice little retrace again. Dropping it again. Jeez. This thing just can't get out of its own way. Yeah, forfeit. Jeez, $5. Yeah. But that's what, I start looking at these names. Yeah, look what rejected at the 20 MA, guys. On the monthly. God, this can actually go lower. But, another bottom feed play. IVC, yeah, that was the one. IVC, was it catching a bid at all? The market's trying. Yeah, it's not doing much. What's the volume? Million today? Yeah, not doing much on the 10-minute. Jeez. Yeah, trying to hold. But look at the 10, though. Down, sideways. That's bearish. $7 is your area. If it cracks that, then you tighten your stop. Make sure, Raj, you know the deal. Don't go heavy. Don't get yourself, it's only a $7 stock. I'll just buy 20,000 shares. This is going to be great. It'll go up $1 and I'll make 20 grand. But then it goes to 5 and you lose 40 and you're like, damn, this sucks. Kind of like Win, guys. Some of my members were like, hey, when do we go long on Win? And it was like, all right, let's see. We're looking at about one, actually we're looking back when it was really coming in. It was like, all right, guys, we're looking at this area here around the 20 MA on the weekly. We'll see if this thing holds. I said, it's not bad. You got a pivot here. You got a little pivot action here. I said, but, it doesn't mean it can't hit and not go lower. So it hit, never held, and just kept going down. We're looking towards I like the 88, and I even like the 82 area. I mean, now that I'm looking at how this thing's reacting with earnings, it can even go lower. So SPY's pulling back a little more, guys. Go down in here. So, believe me, I want to go Win long. I mean, I wish I would have had a long here. We were shorting, got stuck in this trade. Our average price was right around 146. So we were 50 bucks upside down, came right back in. It was short with shares. Plenty of time. Yeah, I didn't like that it went up on me. It sucked completely, but we added more a little bit higher. And, you know, again, the right positions, you can handle shit like this. The next thing you know, boom. And then, of course, we covered, took our, I think it was right around 20 bucks, 30 bucks. And then, of course, it goes, you know, another 20. You know how it goes, guys. So, all right, SPY's pulling back a little bit more. Again, here we go. I can't emphasize this enough, guys. Oh, here it is. So we go down, up, down, up, down. What's the Apple doing? Down, up, down, up, down, up. What's Facebook doing? You know, it keeps going into that. I don't know why it does that. Facebook. Up, down, up, down, up, down. Amazon. Up, down, up, down, up, down. Tesla. Tesla might be a little different. No, I think I actually caught a bid too. BA, though. BA is a little bit weak. BA, no up, down, just kind of down. So watch for the BA. SPY going down, good to 10 minutes of bearish. Yeah, I mean, it's a little, I mean, you can make a case for down, sideways, below the MAs. If the 20, excuse me, guys, if the 20 MA starts to curl, that should send this one lower, but it is holding the 382. If we got about 7 minutes of this candle. If we do close below the low of the day on this candle, that could spark some more selling here, guys. We'd still have this pivot here right around the 279 area, even number. So it could hold, but yeah, now we're getting a little bit of a bounce. Uncle Jerome, are you in this room? Right? Uncle Jerome, where are you? All right. So yeah, not too much to do, guys, right now. Let's see. Cena, that was one we used to trade a lot. I haven't looked at Cena in a while. Weekly. Yeah, look at that. Jeez. 120, guys, to 60. Yeah, I guarantee this was a high flyer. We did short this one. Wow. Look at this. So when it was 123, our target was around 91. Second target, 50 MA right there. Right to it, guys. Gosh. I wish I would have held on to a bunch of these. Look at that, though. That's just a butt kicking. Maybe catches a bid here. I still, it could probably be a $45 stock. At 45, I'll get interested. Yeah, so you got to follow these monthly charts, guys. Tiffany, that was another one. Flying. This one got me too, but we're all right with this one now, and right back down. It's like, it's Tiffany, guys. It goes from 55 to 140, and people are upgrading it. You got to get in. You got to get in. It's like, no, you don't. No, you don't. Actually, just leave it alone. Let it go higher. If you're going to try to short, you got to go slow and steady. I don't know how many times I tell you guys that. I get emails on StockBookie, John, oh my gosh, I'm getting killed, this and that. It's like, all right, cool. You're in less than 10% position, right? No, man, I'm all in. It's like, I got a small account, though. And it's like, even worse. So you got a small account, and you're all in. It's like, you can't do that. Yeah, but where do we cover? 114. Yeah, we took about 10 bucks off the Tiffany trade. We got about 10% off of it. Our average price short was 124.43, so we were short right in here. It was like, oh gosh, here we go. They stuck it to me pretty good, but watching the monthly, it was like, all right, breathe. I got to tighten enough position. It's not going to kill. Once we had this little tail, we never closed above it. And then when we had this follow through here, it was like, all right, cool. We should see. And then, of course, they bounce it up, and they slam it. And look at this. I mean, even at 104, we covered at 114, and it went another 10. And I still, where to go? Price target, guys. But for me, I just take my money. What, John, you still holding Burlington short? Yes, unfortunately. That one's just killing me. But that one, you know what, Raj? I shorted this one. And, price target's still 126 and then 87. This one will have its time. Again, guys, it's just, this one, Twilio, I'm holding on for dear life. Oh, this is another one. We shorted here. We shorted here. We shorted here. These are stocks I've shorted 10 times. Like Win. Win was another one, guys. When Win was bouncing up and down here, we were catching up and down trades, $10 moves like no tomorrow. So when this one went up on me, it was tough. But this is one Win. We'd short around 100. We'd cover it, 90. short at 100, cover at 90, short at 100, cover at 90, short at 100, covered at 90, short at 100. We did this trade 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times for $10 gains or 10% moves. When it finally took off, you know, our average price was right around 146. Yeah, we were getting our ass kicked, but it was still a manageable position off of another 10 trades here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 short trades. We got caught in this one. But you know what? We held tight. It was shares, came right back down. We got paid on this one again. That's why know your risk. If you shorted this with me 10 times and we were riding this wave 10%, 10%, 10%, if this goes up and you have the same position that you took all these times here, it goes up on you, you're not getting murdered. Even on a 10% of your total portfolio, you're still not getting killed. If you are 50% down on a trade, it's only 5% of your portfolio, and it came right back down. That's if you had a 10% position. So know your, know the money management, know what you did before in these trades. This was an epic channel. I mean, you couldn't get better trades than this on. I mean, look at that channel, guys. Every time it got to 100, you short. Every time it got to 100, you short. Get to 104, 105, you short. Get to 105, short. 105 again, short. That was awesome. Yeah, Burlington, that son of a bitch, right? But you know what? I had shorts on this one before. This is the area they got me. But look, here it is. Boom, retrace. This is where you want to short again. And this one, I still have no clue why it went well, because the markets went straight up. I mean, look at that monthly chart, guys. It's just stupid. 126 is your target, then 100, then it will be in the 80s again. It will. This one's just taking a little more time, guys. Shorting TDT? Yeah, I'm short that one already. The TTD. But yeah, on earnings, if it pops, I might do an intraday trade, just a quick scalp in and out. Tesla's popping again out of the blue. That stock's just a bitch. God. Right into great area too, and it just just news. Every day news comes out, and it's the new board member now. Oh, it's the new truck on over the weekend. It's the semi truck. Earnings were good, we promise. And then all they need is new, and then all the bulls pile in. It's just like, jeez. So yeah, we're getting a little pop here. Maybe did they have some news or something? Most likely. Yelp, yeah, Yelp. We looked at that. Yelp, look at this one after hours. You remember, I'll post some area. If I take the trade, I'll post it. But yeah, nothing to do with Yelp right now. If it pops, we'll short. If it drops, we got to have the markets going green for this one to bounce. Let me look at the weekly. Yeah, it's still not out of the woods, this one. I mean, look at this thing. High, lower high. Kind of got the dead cat bounce down in here. It's got to be a reason why. Yeah, look at that double bottom. You can't even make this crap up, guys, with technicals. There's your double bottom right there. And then that was the other one. As long as it didn't cut through there, 1450, you're all right. Boom, straight back up. So making, made the low, made a higher low, but then it still didn't really take out this. It's slowly grinding here. Let me see something here. Yeah, you make case for the trend line there. That's what it's trying to hold. That's it. That's your line in the sand, guys. If it gets below that, you're most likely going to start filling gaps. Now, if it pops, we'll look at probably, 52, 54, 55 area. We'll see. 50 area is pretty good too. But, knowing that, once upon a time, right there, that was the area before. This pivot here too. So if it does pop up, and then here, this is what I do when I'm looking at earnings. I'll put this, we'll go a little higher. It's a bigger time frame. 59, yeah, 50 is a pretty good area. And then this 57, anywhere in here possibly if it pops. Sure has some upside, given its tested low at 100, rejected. Looking at the monthly. Ooh, chill, bro. Tesla is good stock, yeah. No, you know what? Tesla, bud, is the best trading vehicle ever. I love trading Tesla. You'll be in some pain in that one, but the time will come in Tesla to come back down and then buy the dip. Okay, I'm heavy short with Yelp right now. Yeah, I mean 50-50 with earnings. But yeah, if it drops, look at 36 for support and then 32 area. If it really starts to kick some action in, you're looking at 28 gap fill down in here. Yeah, that's what you're looking at. This is the bigger time frame too. Let's go more short term on this one then. Do this. That's from this low to that high. Short-term support, yeah, 36 is still in the cars, 36.43. But then you're looking at 33.47, and then the big area, 30 round number, and then the 618 down in here, the gap fill, 28.80. If this falls, if it pops, you're looking at the 50-52 area. If it really starts rumbling, then 57. True, just short because of Grubhub, DoorDash, Sprees. Okay, yeah, no, that's fine. I mean, hey, you had a nice bounce off 14. This is your area. You start shorting this thing around $50. You know, earnings, of course, 50-50 shot, but you know now you're down sideways on the weekly. This is setting up for lower prices, but with earnings, you get the 50-50 shot. But this is the big area. If it cannot hold this 36, you're going to drop like a rock. If it even gets there, but that's great support down in here, 36 area. That cracks. Then look at the 30, 32. So, RH, yeah, we were short that name too. Done with that one. Yeah, another great retrace up and pull back down. Oh, I believe we were short here. Oh, I have to look here. Yeah, we've been short so many names. As you guys can tell, I love the short, but you know I'm shorting on every retrace. We shorted calls in RH. But the last trade, I'm trying to find it here. Then that RHT, I think it was, Red Hat. Jeez. Yeah, earnings is today. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So if it pops, those were support areas. If it drops, those were the resistance areas. Yeah, earnings today. That's why I'm going to play it after. If we get a nice pop, I'll short. If we get a nice drop, I might buy for a quick bounce, but we'll have to see how that works. Yeah, RH, we shorted calls, but that was back a little while ago. But the RH short, I know we were short shares too. Do a lot of short calls too. I know I shorted this one. Yeah, we covered that one. But that was another one, went up, got me, and we added, and then boom, dropped back down. So RH, yeah, it's not bad in this area either, though, guys. Retrace, though, more short term, you're always into the 750, more of a bigger spot. You know, it could still go high. I'll be looking around probably 150 again if it could get there. I don't know if it's going to. It's looking a little bit weak on the daily. If it could get back below the 50 and close, it could possibly go down. The ATVI. Yeah, SPY's catching a bid. What does everything do? So I think this has earnings too today. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, this is your big area right here. Even on this one, this pivot here, 62.65. If that holds on, if that doesn't hold up, earnings 50-50 shot, guys. It could go either way. So that's the area to watch here. If it does, you have a gap fill here at 61.61 and then 57.48 if it really starts to rumble. That's a big pivot right here. And then yeah, even down in there. Let's go to the bigger time frame here, especially on earnings. All right, guys, you're going to have to hold on a second. I got to take this call. Hello. All right, guys, sorry about that. You know what? I'm going to have to take off. My daughter's sick. I got to go get her at this school. All right, but let's take a look at ATVI. ATVI, yeah. These are good support areas down here, guys. Let's look at a monthly real quick here. Yeah, so gosh, yeah, we're not breaking down, but you get bars like this, guys. If we pop up on this one, you got to short it. If we drop, you got to wait for 46 bucks, 50 bucks down in here. This thing, I mean, if this thing really starts to fall apart, first area will be in this around 56. If that gives up, you're looking at 50 bucks and then possibly lower. Wow, yeah, another high flyer, guys. Look at that. When it was flying here, what was the target? 20 MA. Hits the target. Next target would be 50 MA. This will curl up in the price. That's why I'm saying more around the $50 area. But, you know, people will get interested because, you know, from 84 to 50, you know, people will buy the dip. But markets sell. It's going to be lights out, guys. You got to watch out for this stuff. All right, guys, I'm going to have to cut this one short. Sorry about that. Not that it's short, but but yeah, I got to go grab my daughter. So, and then, but watch out. Maybe I'll come back and do a live stream again. I want to look at those Yelp, and we'll look at ATVI. We'll look at what was the other one? Disney, TTD too. That's the one. Skyworks as well. That could be a good one too, with some action in it. And then maybe we'll do a live session, and we'll try to catch some of these trades after hours. Shares only, of course, but just get ready, get your level 2 out, and get ready to, you know, scalp. Markets are pulling back a little bit more, guys. A little bit of a bearish pattern here. Intraday, not that it's going to play out. You got to think volume still light, but down, sideways, holding the lows. If this low of the day cracks in this area here around the 279 gives out, then most likely we might start heading lower. So, and then watch the 278.12 area, and then the 277 area with the double, with its little pivot here. You know, lovely. Gap it up right into the news. It wasn't too bad. You know, he's not raising the rates, but now you have a bunch of support coming down. If this does start cracking, then we're looking right back to gap fill at 275. So that 500-point move might be wiped out in one day. Well, maybe tomorrow. Maybe we get a good sell-off tomorrow. So, all right, guys, that's it right here. And then we'll take it from there. So, all right, guys, that's it for the live stream. Thanks for stopping by. I really do appreciate it. We're going to do some more for my members. So if you're a member, we're going to do some private sessions and go over these charts really in depth, because I want to show you guys what I'm looking at when I'm doing a lot of these trades and teach you guys technicals, because it's going to help me in the future find more trades. So, all right, guys, thanks again for stopping by. God bless, and we'll see you guys on the charts.